Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadowplay Tarot. Friends, thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. And if you are returning, well, I always say I'm so appreciative, friends. Thank you so much for coming back and spending time with me here on the channel. All right, my friends, hopefully you've already subscribed at this point, and if you like this video, go ahead and give it a little like and let me know that so I can continue to upload new content. I'm so happy and still buzzing from the last few days. I just have to mention, I met like more than a handful of you meaning listeners, watchers, in person. I was out and about doing readings, and I was just so surprised to hear from people saying that, they listen to these readings while they're doing stuff. And it's cool because I do the same with obviously other readers and other YouTubers. So it's just cool to hear that. So thank you so much if you came by and saw me in person in the last few days. All right, my friends, with that being said, let's jump right to today's reading. We are going to be looking into should you stay or should you go? So this is meant to be pretty broad, meaning I'm hoping it can apply to basically any situation. So it could be like an actual physical move, or maybe it's a job, a relationship, something in your life that you're just not sure. Maybe changing up your career or your business goals. So we'll see what messages we can get through for you. As always, it's always my intention that we get the messages that are for your highest good. So here's hoping for, I'm going to say clarity and truth. It's very interesting that I would ask for that. So expect the reading to be supercharged, friends. All right, let's begin. We have obviously 3 groups to choose from. If someone's new to pick a card or pick a group, you just pick the one that resonates the most. Again, not really sure why I wanted to go over that, but let's do it. Let's go with it. As you can tell, these are all alien/UFO themed because why not? As someone mentioned to me, we are in the age of Aquarius. So let's get to it, my friends. We have group number 1 with Stay Weird. Group number 2, Rock More, Humans Are Unreal. And group number 3, Take Me Away. All right, my friends, when you are ready, I'll meet you at your reading. Hello, my group number 1s. If you picked this Stay Weird sticker, then welcome to your reading, my friends. Let's go ahead and put our little alien friend over there. And let's jump right in, friends. Today we're going to be asking the question, should you stay or should you go? If you listen to the intro, you probably heard me saying that this is meant to be pretty broad, so hopefully you can apply it to your situation. As always, my friends, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Maybe it's someone else's story. You never know who's watching. That is something that I also was just reminded of. All right, my friends, let's get to it. As always, just grounding into your reading. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages for my group number 1s. Thank you for allowing me to channel these messages for the collective, Spirit. Today we're going to be asking, should my group number 1 stay or should they go? Should they stay or should they leave, depending on what it is? What can you tell me about my group number 1, Spirit, to help my group number 1s identify if this is indeed their reading? What can you tell me about my group number 1's current situation? What's their current situation, Spirit? What can you tell me about my group number 1's situation? For some of you, there's something about Leo season, which is literally in like a couple weeks. So maybe something in like August that you need to decide about. Again, I'm getting more fire energy. All right, so we have the 5 of Swords in reverse. We have the Star card in reverse along with the Justice. So this could be, some of you could be in some kind of contract, or yeah, something that it's like your job or your role or something just requires you to do that. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, there's been conflict here. You've been conflicted. Four of Wands could be about a home, foundation, or marriage for some of you. Some of you feel like you've lost hope. There's a decision. There you are with that Two of Swords. And unsure how to move forward. Look at those twos coming in. It's almost like, I don't know if you're asking yourself, I don't even know what's fair. I don't know what's right anymore. Because I see that there's like a not wanting to move forward or not knowing how to move forward. But at the same time, like there might be something, I don't know if you're overgiving to something, or you feel like something isn't reciprocated, so you're not sure how to move forward. The Five of Swords in reverse. Queen of Wands energy, more fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. Some of you could be hiding, like if you're like struggling like mentally or just feeling hopeless in a situation, some of you could kind of be hiding that. For some of you, children could be involved. Yeah, okay. So it's almost like you're showing up very stoic in the situation. So it's like maybe really in your head because of your role in the situation, and that leaves you like not really sure how to move forward. Why the Four of Wands? Trying to manifest the foundation or a milestone perhaps. Why the Two of Swords? So you're not sure if something's done perhaps, but it's coming through as a not ready to let go. I mean, maybe that's because you don't think something is done. So there's definitely a sense of, I don't know if you're like asking yourself, like, have I wasted time here? Or have I wasted my resources here? Because maybe you thought that this is where your happiness was, but you find yourself in a position where you're overgiving and not receiving. And maybe you are trying to manifest that home, the foundation that you want. But in doing so, look, there's the 2. So it's like the question's been on your mind a lot, on your mind, on your soul, on your spirit. I feel like there's something about this you just want to drop. But at the same time, there's like this is where I pictured myself, or this is where I've been happy, or where I thought I was going to be happy. At the same time, though, I see that you are inspired. I like that you're showing up as the Queen of Wands upright. Unless this is someone else that you're trying to drop conflict with. Feels like you're just trying to be like, you know what? I'm just moving forward. I'm strong. Like, I know what I want. But maybe that's on the outside. And when it comes to like your mind and how you're really feeling, maybe that's what's hidden. Because earlier I saw maybe you're not really telling anyone if you are struggling or with this decision. Because it doesn't feel like there's communication or there's talking. I'm getting strong Aquarius vibes, Libra as well, Aries, and then I already mentioned the fire signs, Scorpio as well. I do see you like, it's like letting go of conflict and getting over something. It's like you're getting over something that could have been some type of loss. But there's also a sense of not moving on or not moving forward. One more, please. So right now you're just kind of hanging back, or maybe things aren't really progressing, which I kind of see, and you might be in hermit mode, trying to figure out what's fair. But in trying, okay, so I want to mention, so for some of you in trying to figure out what's fair, All right, we're going to leave it at that because that's a lot of energy. In trying to kind of figure out what's fair or contract, like something like that, you could also be like maybe not trusting yourself or not really in tune with like your intuition, because it feels like you're naturally a very intuitive person. Either that or there's a Pisces in a situation. In this situation, I mean. But it feels like you're the one that's pretty intuitive yourself. But when it comes to this, there's something about the mind that blocks off like you being able to feel through it and to kind of help you through this. This does pump the brakes on moving forward. Like I do see that this blocked off energy does feel like we're not moving forward. And someone here is also like holding on tightly to something. I don't know why I want to say, if you did get in some kind of argument with someone and you're the one that's letting it go, someone could still be holding on to it. And that's what's blocking you. Like literally they could have blocked you from like communicating. All right, my friends, if that sounds like your situation, then let's get to it. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. Let's see. Someone here could have just felt like they were the only ones giving. They're the only ones that cared, perhaps. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Now for the big question. Should my number twos... Oh my gosh, why did I call you number twos? It's so interesting. I haven't even filmed that group. Maybe there's going to be a message for you there. My number ones. Group number one. Should they stay or should they go, Spirit? Group number ones, please. Is it time to move on? Is it time to move forward? Oh, as I say that, the deck cracks. Should they stay or should they go, Spirit? Group number one, Spirit. All right, so we have the Chariot in reverse, the Two of Wands, and the Six of Cups. So this is already telling me that you're not going to be moving forward, obviously, until you make a decision. But there might be something here that... I don't know if you've been missing someone or thinking back to like happy thoughts from childhood or things that you used to love as a teenager. I mean, depending on your age, of course. But there's something here of like nostalgia and love with the Six of Cups. And it almost feels like it's time to look ahead. Like even though there are these sweet memories, it's like time to look forward. Because even though that Six of Cups is upright, for some reason I'm kind of feeling like they want us to look forward and maybe take... It might be overburdening as well. So if this is feeling like also for some of you, it feels like staying would be avoiding something, would be avoiding a situation that could possibly like leave you kind of anxious or like sleepless. Because if you do move forward or if you do switch directions, so I'm getting two different, there's lots of different stories, but I'm getting two different things, two different main themes, I should say. For those of you that this is based on a decision, and you do find yourselves like thinking back and being nostalgic, like they want you to start looking forward and thinking of your future and like, what does that feel like? What kind of environment do you want to be in? What fits into that picture? There might be something, a key from the past that you can like think back and remember to how things used to be, or maybe there's something that you witnessed as a kid that you want to now bring into your future in some way, or those feelings that brought, like bringing that with you. But it is time for you to kind of visualize what it is that you want for yourself. For others of you, this feels like in not moving forward and in staying where you're at, it's avoiding some thing that could be pretty big, like life-changing, I'm guessing in some way. And it also like relieves anxiety, but I do see movement forward. So let's see what this is about. Should they stay or should they go, Spirit? Why the Chariot in reverse? It's almost like the thought of not making a change or not moving forward makes some of you like feel better, and it makes you feel hopeful. And maybe this is what you need to heal. Maybe you're not ready to, for some of you. For others of you, you're totally ready for that journey. Maybe you fall in between. But for some of you, that new journey is there. It's just asking you to trust, and mainly trust yourself, because I was getting that message earlier. Why the Six of Cups, please? Oh, okay. Yeah, so there's something here that you used to love, or something that brings you back joy when you think about it. Like I said, depending on what this is, it could be from your young adulthood or your childhood. I keep getting the feeling of I'm looking back, but I'm looking forward. So I feel like I'm bringing it with me in some way. But this sets you in a different direction, which is really cool. So maybe it's like you forgot something that you were totally into as a child that now you can incorporate, and it's going to change the course of something that you're doing. Because I see that there's like a light bulb moment, an epiphany, a truth of some sort, like an idea comes through. I really like it. All right, why this Tower in reverse, please? So again, there's a feeling of by not moving on, or by not moving forward, by staying. I do want to say there is avoidance here, so just take that how it resonates. It could be avoidance to chaos or something you deem chaotic. Like, it does make you feel better. It's almost, I don't know if you need to reach a level of acceptance of some sort, or what it is, but it feels like in staying, it's like better for my mental health. It like gives me hope, and it's actually really healing. Why the Nine of Swords in reverse, please? There's the ending. It's an ending of a chapter. Why the Knight of Swords? The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And why the Nine of Pentacles in reverse? So for some of you, this could be like leaving behind, like, I don't know. With this Nine of Pentacles in reverse, it makes me feel like not single, or like dependent, or I don't know what it is, but it's like leaving that behind. So maybe it's like if you did feel reliant or dependent, like somehow you're changing direction and starting a new path that is going to make you feel like you're more like standing on your own. There is something here when it comes to this quick movement. It's like it's I don't know if there's like short-term vision behind it, or if it's not going to work out like for the long run, or maybe that's what you're trying to get away from. Like maybe someone here has felt reliant on something for too long, and it's time to leave that behind. I would expect communication, but again, I don't see you moving forward. But that doesn't mean that like this could be a timing factor as well. Because like I said, something feels like it's coming to an end, and it does relieve anxiety for you. It's almost like something was avoided. Something was avoided, and it's like it was able to bring something to a close. But just be careful making any kind of, if someone makes you an offer of some sort that sounds like too good to be true, or maybe it was quickly brought up, an idea, maybe you got an idea and you're ready to jump and run, just be careful, because there's something here that that doesn't feel like it's going to be stable for the long run, or you're not thinking too far into it, and you might be moving a little like too quickly. So that's kind of a little side story that I'm getting. But for some of you, I do see you leaving something behind. It does come with an ending of some sort. It could be people that you've been like detaching from, that have just like brought like a feeling of overburden for you. All right, my friends, as always, there's always free will. Obviously, tarot is just picking up on the current energy. So those are the stories I'm getting from here. Obviously, it's always going to be your decision, but hopefully you heard something here that can help you decide what is right for you, if you're ready to go or if you should stay. All right, my friends, and now let's just pull a couple of cards for some advice. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages for my group number ones. Turn those around. What advice for my group number ones, please? What advice, Spirit? What advice for my group number ones, please? There's that star card again. There's something here that's unjust, and I saw that. There's someone here is overgiving to a situation, but it's reminding you to stay hopeful, because you are actually currently healing. So maybe it's like, if it feels better to stay, follow that, because I feel like right now you're in a time of healing. Even if you've been hurt in some way or disappointed, I feel like you're kind of in the process. Some of you, depending on the timeline, that's why there's kind of two different stories. Those of you that are ready and those that it's not time yet. We have stop ruminating, which is stop overthinking. Stop overthinking. Yeah, easier said than done, right? Especially if you're an air sign. We have it's in the bag, so what's meant for you is for you, guys. And the opportunity is approaching, see? So depending on where you're at, yeah, friends, that's what I have for you. All right, I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number twos. If you picked this Rock More Humans Are Unreal sticker, then welcome to your reading, my little alien friends. Let's jump right to it, friends. As I mentioned in the intro, today we're going to be looking into should you stay or should you go? This is meant to be pretty open and broad, so hopefully you can apply it to whatever your situation is. First, we'll be going over what's going on with you. That'll kind of help you identify that you did, in fact, that the reading is for you. And then we're going to ask, should you stay or go? And then we'll be pulling some advice. As always, friends, you have free will. Tarot is just picking up on current energy. So if you hear something you don't like, maybe it's not for you, and maybe you were meant to hear it so you can change the course of things, my friends. That is definitely possible. All right, let's begin. As always, let's ground into your reading. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages for the collective, Spirit. Ask for clarity on my part. Today we're going to be asking, should my group number two stay or should they go? Should they stay or should they go, Spirit? What can you tell me about my group number twos and their situation, please? What can you tell me about their situation? I'm getting lots of Leo energy. fire signs in general. Maybe it's because it's summer. All right, Four of Swords. Some of you could be taking a break or coming out of taking a break. What can you tell me about my group number 2s, please? All right. Coming out swinging, group number 2s. We have the High Priestess and the Chariot. I'm moving forward. I'm not telling anyone, or not really. I'm keeping things to myself. I'm very intuitive, psychic vibes, my friends. You're like, I'm letting the universe guide me. I've let the universe take the wheel. We have Six of Pentacles upright, which is amazing. Something here feels very reciprocated. So you're balancing, or you're in a situation where the balance is really nice. This is give and take. Oh, I didn't even see that. We have King of Wands and Judgment in reverse. A side story, someone from the past could be trying to come back, or something from the past. It looks good, smells good, but might show you a good time in however way, but it's not reliable. And maybe that's what you're like, no second chances. Or maybe it's lacking confidence in some way. So we're just shutting that out. What can you tell me? Four Cups in reverse. Wow. So I feel like you're letting go. You're letting go of something. But at the same time, it's like you have to ignore it or detach from it, and it might, like, it messes with you, I feel like. Because even though your vibe over here is pretty zen, and you're like I said, like there's energy over here that's very reciprocated, and it's moving you forward, or that's how you're moving forward. But then there's something over here that when it comes to the thing that you had to release, it's like you almost have to detach from it, and that I feel like that might be messing with your mind. Let's see what's going on. My group number 2s, please. Because it's been exhausting. It may have put you through the ringer, whatever it is. Why the High Priestess? Oh, you know you have to move on. Okay, so you're watching this reading for confirmation. We'll see what comes through. Okay, so what this is kind of showing me is some of you, even though you kind of know you have to move on, when it comes to actually doing it, you're kind of lose motivation pretty quickly. Why the Six of Pentacles? Why the Star in reverse? It's like the thing that messes with your mind or your mental health, even the thing that might even feel hopeless. Is this ever going to be fair? Or maybe there's a contract here that's in place. Why the Four of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, my group number 2s, I feel like you've already decided what to do or what you have to do, but maybe it's just hard because you are tired. You've been through it, whatever. There's been too much conflict here. Too much conflict, too many promises. Oh my God, look, the flames went out almost at the same time. That's probably what happened. My group number 2s, your freaking flame got blown out. Some way, probably like whatever this was, if it was a job, a person, place, thing, whatever, life circumstance, it's been exhausting. And I feel like I said, for a lot of you, you're very in tune. You're very, very in tune, and you know you have to walk away. But I'm going to be honest with you, my friends. It's like you're motivated to move on, but then you lose that motivation pretty quickly. Maybe you have some form of comfort zone with whatever this is, or I don't know. Something about it makes it difficult because obviously knowing what you have to do and actually doing it are two different things. Let's be real. So this tells me that there isn't enough power behind your moving forward, that I don't know how far it's going to get you. So we'll look into that because this is just checking into what's currently going on with you. So I said earlier that something here feels very reciprocated, very give and take. Um, and okay, so for some of you with the Seven of Cups in reverse, for some of you might be, don't get mad at me, group number twos. Some of you could be like overly romanticizing or fantasizing about really how reciprocated this is or how balanced this give and take is. And the only reason I say that is because I find it interesting that we have scales turned upright with the actual contract in reverse, the actual justice card is in reverse. But over here, you are, or someone is thinking that this is cool, that this is give and take. And maybe it is. And for others of you, maybe you've gained clarity and it's not that you're fantasizing. You've actually gained clarity and you were confused for a while and now you see the light and this is balanced. I don't think that's going to apply to very many of you, but I'm throwing that in there because it could be, but for most of you, this isn't fair. And maybe that's this that makes you feel like hopeless at times. So maybe it's easier to ignore. You could be dealing with someone younger. If not, then you have feelings here, and that allows you to maybe, if you resonated with the kind of fantasizing over the how balanced the situation is, maybe that helps you kind of disconnect from that part as well. Or maybe it just helps you disconnect from the unfairness of it and from the like struggle bus that it might put you on, because whatever this is, it does put you on a struggle bus, my friends. I hate to say it, but someone's here like, but I like you. Or like little crushy feelings. They're not, it doesn't feel very mature. That's why I said maybe you're dealing with someone younger. And I do see that it is uncomfortable. It's like whatever you're letting go of, it feels like you were holding on to it out of fear, maybe even holding on to control over it, trying to control the outcome, the circumstances, the situation. I don't know, whatever it is. And it feels like in releasing that, it's very uncomfortable. But it's like you're looking forward. I'm proud of you, my group number twos, because you know what you got to do. And you're looking forward and you know that your future does not have room and it definitely does not hold space for this type of vibe. It's too tiring and you're ready to release the burden. I'm not even like you're tired, but you're still trekking along. Like whatever this is, I don't think you're going to shut it down from one moment to another because it's obvious that there's a lot of other factors involved if you're kind of not feeling the most motivated or the most sure. But I feel like you are sure. So maybe it's just because it's uncomfortable. And also different timelines. You guys will all be on different timelines. So lots of, we have Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces coming through, Libra, and then fire signs as well. But yeah, I see you looking forward. And you're like, I need to change direction. But when I change direction, it's going to require me to have to loosen the grip and let go of this. But I see you're ready to. At least your mind and your spirit are like, all right, giving you the pep talk. Next up is action in the 3D. I think you already moved on in the 5D, my friends. But in the 3D, your life might still be catching on. If you're not sure what I mean by that, it just basically means that in the ethers, in the realms, in the energy realms, you're already, beyond this situation. But life here on earth, like responsibilities, feelings that get, in the way or, attachments, whatever it is. All right. It was a long explanation. I go off sometimes, guys. All right, now for the question. My group number 2, Spirit. Should they stay or should they go? I just got the clash in my head. Should my group number 2 stay or should they go, Spirit? If this is a relationship, I see you being single, so we'll just leave that there. We'll see what else comes through. Should my group number 2 stay or should they go? All right, we have the Seven of Cups upright this time, and I am using a different deck. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Strength in reverse. We have the Queen of Cups. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo coming through. Air sign as well, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Should they stay or should they go, Spirit? They're showing you as kind of being confused. So I'm going to go back to what I said earlier, friends. Some of you could be very well kind of fantasizing that whatever this is an even give and take, that it is reciprocated. Just because I kind of see that there's a lot of confusion here, or maybe lots of options that someone has, and they're not really sure. They're not really sure what to do. I see a lot of holding back. Why the Seven of Cups? There might be confusion over the home, or like not sure what we want in or the stability. Maybe you're questioning the stability of something. Why the Page of Swords? If you're questioning the stability of something, I'm sorry, it doesn't look very stable. Why the Strength in reverse? You're holding back from making this decision. Okay, so they're kind of saying that you've already kind of made the decision, but you're holding yourself back here. There's kind of like a lack of, I'm going to say courage for some of you. Like maybe some of you are like kind of trying to, remember I said pep talk earlier? Maybe some of you are trying to get that like bravery, that like the pep talk of, yeah, I can do it. Also, I want you to know, yes, you're very loving and we absolutely need people like you on the planet. My group number 2's so much empathy, so much understanding, so much love, but also it's keeping you in place, babes. It's keeping you from moving forward. Someone here, you could be receiving communication that makes you feel seen, but it's not very mature communication. I wouldn't expect it to be very, very deep. Or, okay, some of you also, you're watched, like social media watched. Why the Chariot in reverse? Why the Hermit in reverse? It's time to gain clarity, my friends. It's time to stop dimming your light that you already know, because I feel like for a lot of you, you already know. You already know that what's best for you, but for some reason, look, Chariot in reverse, Chariot in reverse, Strength in reverse. Someone here is younger. There could be kids involved, or someone's, kind of more emotionally immature, because you're showing up as being the wisest of the wise when it comes to love. Basically, your cuppeth is overfloweth with loveth for everyone around you or those that you care about. But it does keep you in place. And there's something here about not having the courage to actually make a decision based off of what's best for yourself, even though you know it. Even though you know it. I'm seeing an ending here. I'm seeing an ending, and still there's no movement forward. You are being encouraged, kind of like if you have been kind of a hermit crab, meaning like not really talking or like being detached, you're being encouraged to speak very clearly. There's something here about communication. You're more mature. If this is a person, I feel like you're the more mature one in the situation, because they're coming up as pages and there's king and queen vibes over here. If not, then there's not a lot of other people, but there's a lot of people showing up in the reading. But there's something here about bringing to light. If for some of you, this might be a person coming back together or communicating with. But I feel like there's someone that gives very clear, direct ideas, communication, whatever it is. And then I don't know if these are messages or this isn't very deep conversation. So it's time to gain clarity, my friends. What feels stable in your life? At this point, I'm going to be honest with you. I think you already know what's best for you. It's just about like jumping. And like I literally got like the image of those people that are about to like let go at the top of like the bungee cord when they like bungee out in like the forest or something. And it's that like fear of letting go. I feel like you're in that little cage holding on right before you let go, but you're going to see your bungee is going to catch you. Your love keeps you in place, my friends. We have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Scorpio. I already said Cancer, Pisces. All right. That's what I have for you. I really hope that you found that helpful, and that helps you kind of put more power behind your decision. And let's just get a couple cards. What did I do here? Let's get a couple of cards for some advice. And we'll also pull a couple of oracle cards. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages for my group number 2s. What last advice can we give my group number 2s, please? Advice for my group number 2s. Advice for my group number 2s, please. Advice for my group number 2s. Oh, there's that courage. This time upright. Be brave. Be brave, because it feels like you're holding back. You also might be dealing with a Leo. Advice. All right. So part of your advice is acknowledging that this has been disappointing, but also something here is keeping you, for a lot of you, there's something here that I hate to say it, there's daydreaming, there's fantasizing, there's not being connected with the reality. My group number 2s, I'm telling you because I love you. You got to ground yourself, you guys. This situation, I feel like you know it. Like, that's the thing. I feel like you know it, but for some reason, this person, place, or thing is a soft spot. Because you're coming in as mother love, or, like love for all. And I don't know. I don't know, my friends. It's part of your process, but this wants me to point out to you that you're kind of up in the clouds. You might be living in the clouds when it comes to something, and that's what's making it hard for you to get that real motivation to create the change that you already know that you want. Obviously, that's not for everyone, but if you resonated with possibly, living in La La Land a bit, my friends, it happens. I'd be doing that too. I'm queen of disconnecting, let me tell you. Disassociating at times. All right, my friends. Thank you, Spirit. What last advice do we have for my group number 2s? We have, be clear with your wishes. Yes, there's something here about clarity. A sign of success. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay, my friends. And transformation is on the horizon. I love that. All right, my group number 2s, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number 3s. If you picked this Take Me Away sticker, then welcome to your reading, my friends. All right, let's get started. Let's move this little spacecraft right over there, and let's jump right to your reading. As I mentioned before, today we're going to be asking, should you stay or should you go? This is meant to be pretty broad, so hopefully you can apply it to your situation. First, we're going to go over what is going on with you, what is your situation, then asking the question, should you stay or should you go? And we'll be pulling some advice cards at the end as well. All right, my friends, let's get right to it. As always, starting with a moment of gratitude. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages for the collective. Thank you for allowing me to channel these messages for my group number 3, Spirit. My group number 3s, today we're going to be asking, should they stay or should they go? What can you tell me about my group number 3s and their current situation, Spirit? What can you tell me? What can you tell me about my group number 3s, please, and their situation? What's going on with them? Oh. I'm getting the sense that a lot of you are like, I don't want to fight. I am over it. I'm over the conflict. Possibly even like not wanting to even like be defensive or have to defend something. We'll see if that comes through again. What's going on with my group number 3s, please? What's their situation? It's so interesting. My group number 3s, honestly, I don't know if some of you are watching all piles, but we're getting some of the same cards. We have the High Priestess in reverse. We have the Chariot in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse, the Fool in reverse. This is telling me, my friends, that in this current moment in time, you may be just lacking the confidence to get moving, to get on this new journey. There might be a delay in this journey as well, because there's a sense of I'm not moving forward, or there is no movement forward. I do feel like right now there's something here about not trusting yourself, but there's such a nice, it's like this is the universe and your guides giving you a hug, because this is telling me that everything is lining up for you. So it's like line yourself up with it. My group number threes. The reason I say that is with this High Priestess in reverse, we could be blocking something, and I don't want that something to be a blessing for you. What you could be blocking as well is what your higher self and your intuition is telling you. Because right now, maybe you don't have the confidence. If it's not confidence, this is ego-based, my friends. Maybe you're concerned over how things look. Because normally you're someone who's in control and you take charge and you go after things. But when it comes to this, there might be a lack of confidence there. I'm getting Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces, and Cancer. What can you tell me? The situation feels pretty done, or it feels like pretty stressful. Friends, the universe has aligned something for you, and you're coming off as your blockage. I'm not sure why. We'll get to it, but maybe someone needed to hear that, because there's something here that you're like, nope, no, even though your higher self is like, you know what needs to happen here. You know what's best. You know what's for you. By the High Priestess in reverse, and your ego might be telling you no. Yes, your ego, it is. It's also something about your position. Now, when I say ego, that's not like, we all have ego. We're human, and we're all living the human experience, my friends. You know what? Let me make sure this is recording. Okay, nothing worse than being in the middle of a gospel and then realize it didn't record. Like I was saying, we're all living the human experience. We all have roles that we take on, and there's just something about you and your power. There's so much power behind you, my group number threes. I love it. There might also be something about your position, but unfortunately, you're kind of letting that control quiet down your intuition, or actually just like shut it off. Shut it off, perhaps. We can't listen to that. No, I got to continue on this gravy train. But like I said, there's a new start here. There's destiny waiting for you, and they're just waiting for you to pick up the call. Why the Chariot in reverse? Oh my gosh. Some of you are trapped in oh my God, I said trapped. And I swear I never even say that when I see the Devil card. That's what I felt. Some of you feel trapped. That's not for everyone. Some of you, this feels kind of toxic or obsessive. If I were to read the cards behind it, it's almost like new love, wanting new love, maybe obsessing over something. I don't know. But it's time to get out of your head. I'm not going to take those. But those, and they're like, yeah, you are. No, those were different cards. All right, let me focus again. Maybe you have a lot of stuff going on and it's hard for you to focus on certain things. All right. Your guides want you to know that this is just considered, I'm sorry, don't hate me, my group number threes. It feels like procrastinating, and that's what's keeping you from moving forward. Also, I don't know if someone here could be venting a lot or complaining. I don't know. Why the King of Wands in reverse? All right, why the Fool in reverse? So the thought of letting this go, or the thought of this being done, I feel like messes with your confidence in some way. Maybe it has like I was going to say adverse effect, which is interesting way of putting it, of like making you want to take control even more, making you want to keep control over it. No. This is what we're doing. This is that we're staying right here. We're not moving forward. But everything else is like, yes. I don't mean to scare you, my group number threes, but it's almost like everyone's already at the party and it's your party and you're the only one that hasn't like walked through the door. Like that's literally the vibe that I'm getting. Even if whatever this is that feels like it's a chapter that's kind of ending, like I don't know if it is difficult. Well, I haven't even gotten through your reading. There's just so much coming through so quickly. It just feels like you're the last one on board. So we'll just keep going, okay? That's all I'm going to say. We have, I think I already said signs. I don't even remember. Pisces, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sag, Aries. Lots of Aries, Scorpio as well. And I just saw a King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Why this Wheel of Fortune, Spirit? What's in the works? Yeah, you're pumping the brakes on your destiny. You're like, no, that's not for me. And the universe is like, bro, yeah, it is. By the Judgment in reverse. Yeah, okay, so whatever this is, my friends, if this is a job, if this is a relationship, okay, I know it's hard. I know it's hard to walk away, and that's what's keeping you because you feel like you're going to lose, or you feel like there's too much loss in walking away, perhaps. Again, because of your position, maybe you feel like you're letting others down. Whatever this is, though, I feel like you've been dealing with it for a while. And they want to let you know that you have the power to fall into destiny. It's like there for you. I can't say that enough. It's like the party's already happening and you're the last one to get on board. Why the 10 of Swords, please? The thought of this ending just stresses you out so bad. So they're also pointing out that a lot of you maybe don't realize that by not closing something out or by procrastinating, by kind of putting it off, it's actually keeping you in a place of stress and conflict longer. And I'm going to say something that I've never said before in readings, and I know it's going to maybe sound a little harsh, but whatever this is, if this is resonating through this reading, I feel like it's kind of done. But like I said, that you're not ready for it too. So we'll look into that. And maybe the reason that you're very resistant to this change or to this shift is because this could be a toxic relationship of some sort. If this is with a person, this feels like it's, I don't know if it's karmic or I don't know if there's codependency in some way. There's something here though that keeps you from, like I said, falling into alignment. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. But like I said, if you were to move forward, if you were to progress and say move, should you say or should you go? If you were to go, if you were to move on, you'd be falling into destiny. There's something here that couldn't grow. And if you're waiting for something to maybe grow for you in this situation, I feel like you're going to be left waiting for a really long time. And I hate to tell you, my friends, another message that I've never delivered on the channel is you can continue to procrastinate. You can continue to avoid. And this is for those of you that this message is deeply resonating with, because it's not going to be for everyone. You can continue to do that, friends. But you're still going to get to a point where you're going to start a new journey. Like, this is for you. Whatever this is, it's there. It's for you. Like I said, there's a feeling here of maybe you're just the last one to get on board. All right. We're going to see. So this delay has to maybe do with being single or I'm sensing codependency in some way. Maybe you feel your position. I don't know if this feels like it's you. Maybe you feel like because of your position, you're responsible for other people, other things, departments, whatever it is. And because you feel that other people are reliant on you, it's keeping you there. But I want to let you know that that's devil energy. There might be illusion here. There might be something keeping you tied. Maybe it's even like manipulation of some sort. Something doesn't want you to move forward. And that's what feels dark to me. Like, and what I mean by dark, it's because there's a force that is trying to keep you in place, and it's not a place of progress. All right. Very strong message. Don't hate me, my group number threes. I had someone tell me, I was doing an in-person reading, and she said, "Oh, I hate you, but I love you." And I'm like, thanks. So hopefully that's not the case, but your messages are literally the loudest ones out of the bunch. Like I said, maybe you watched all the other piles. Oh shit, and by this point, Spirit is yelling at you. What was that flew? There's pain and disappointment here. There is. And look, it's delaying the start. I can't even take it. Wow. All right, my friends. Let's continue. Thank you, Spirit, so much for those messages. So if that sounds like your situation, then let's continue, my group number threes. Spirit, thank you for those messages for my group number threes. Should my group number threes stay or should they go, Spirit? Should my group number threes stay or should they go? I'm feeling a lot of blockages, communication blocked, progress blocked, stuck in heartbreak, stuck in conflict, and I'm also feeling lack of passion. If this is a relationship, I don't know how much spark there's still there, or someone's here like, I don't even want this anymore. So I just throwing that out there. Should they stay or should they go, Spirit? Group number three. All right, Six of Cups in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse, the Three of Wands, the Hierophant in reverse, the Strength card in reverse. So whatever this is, my friends, it feels like what's keeping you kind of, there's a lot of memories here. So that's why I kind of feel like this situation has been going on for a while. Whatever toxic kind of grip this has, probably if this is between people, it's like both of you. I'm not saying you're the victim or they're the victim. It's like it's just a stronghold here, and there's a lot of bad memories. There's so many bad memories here that makes it feel like I'm not appreciated, I'm not seen, I'm not getting the attention that I deserve, or I'm not recognized here. There's also a sense of you waiting. Some of you might be waiting for I wanted to say a perfect time, but I am sensing that whatever this is, you may be, for some of you, and my voice keeps like doing that with you guys. So what some of you may be waiting for is a time to like break out of some kind of structure you're in, some kind of commitment, even perhaps with this Hierophant in reverse. This could be a marriage card or an institution. If this is about school, it feels like we're just waiting to break away from that. But right now we're trying to like talk ourselves up with that Strength in reverse and have the bravery. It's like we don't feel like we have the courage to go against that tradition, perhaps. And it makes you very stuck in your head. Should my group number two stay or group number two? And did I call them group number three? I don't remember. Maybe there's a message there for you. Okay, very blocked energy here. I am almost feeling like you might be blocked from leaving. I don't know why, but maybe we're meant to talk about that, that really heavy energy that came through earlier. So these bad memories create a lot of conflict. Maybe it's with other people. Maybe there's arguments about the past, who did what happened. Maybe there's kids involved and that's that youthful energy. But if it is, it just feels like it's bad memories and it's creating conflict. And it's kind of petty. It's not like productive conversation that leads to growth. It's just kind of like saying things and it's like hurt. I'm sensing there's a lot of hurt or disappointment with the Six of Wands in reverse. Yeah, again, there might be children in the situation, or someone here might be emotionally immature or just not in touch with their feelings. Someone here might be wanting attention, but it's coming off as like immature in some way. Or the Three of Wands. Why the Hierophant in reverse? It's almost like you're waiting for an opportunity to like break out, or you're waiting for an opportunity to break free from something. Why the Strength in reverse? The Page of Wands. So you know that you're procrastinating. Why the Eight of Swords? Why the Eight of Swords? Why the Eight of Wands in reverse? All right, so much. Now there's a relationship coming through. So some of you could have someone blocked, a relationship blocked, someone that you really care about. There's a lot of love here, but it's not like openly expressed. I'm not sure what this is. Let's work our way from over here. My group number 3 is, y'all are making me work. I don't know if some of you are kind of waiting for the perfect time to, like I said, maybe an opportunity to commit, or an opportunity. I'm getting Taurus energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo coming through, Libra as well. It's almost like you're waiting because it's only a matter of time before things are fair. Maybe there's even a contract. Some of you have to wait till it expires. I don't know why I think I thought of it that way, but maybe there's something about a contract that you have to wait out. But someone here is waiting for an opportunity to kind of, I don't know if it's do things their way, rebel out of a commitment that they're in, or something that's expected of them, maybe even do things their way. But someone here definitely, like, I know you want to get to a better place. I just don't know. For some of you, this could be a matter of time. Because like I said, some of you could be in some kind of contract. What's this new opportunity with the Hierophant in reverse, Spirit? What's that about? Some of you could be undecided if you want to commit. Or it's a decision you don't want to make about a marriage. But the opportunity is going to be coming up when it comes to that. And maybe that's what you're waiting. Maybe in the meantime, some of you are thinking, like already thinking it through. I don't know. If it's a marriage, is there an expiration date on it? Why this Strength card in reverse with the Page of Wands? This was kind of showing me, yeah, this kind of messes with your mental health, because it's like when you kind of doubt yourself that you have the courage to make change or to do what you got to do. Like I said, there's a sense here of procrastinating. Some of you could be venting or complaining as well. And that feeds like a cycle, like your mind listens to that and it kind of leaves you feeling hopeless. So my friends, I know the question is, should you stay or should you go? But honestly, this is feeling like it's something very toxic that it's bigger than should you stay or should you go. This is going to require you to have a deep like release of some sort, especially with that devil energy. I see you being very in your head, either about if something's going to last or the motivation behind it. And some of you, for some reason, I don't know if this is tied together or if it's part of the story, but you could have someone blocked, that a relationship blocked that you have deep love for. I don't know why that's coming up, but it's almost like you're in your head. I don't know if you're in your head if this is going to last. And maybe that's what you're not sure if this is a person, you're not sure if you should commit. Maybe you have bad memories from a past situation that are keeping you kind of waiting. And now you're wondering, like, do I even want to commit to this person? That's not for everyone. Why the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Wands? It's almost like being very in our head, because you don't want drama. You want to lose the conflict. There is passion here, and there is love. Now I'm like, what is this side story, my friends? One more on that Eight of Wands in reverse, please. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, my God. A fucking epiphany, my friends. Epiphany. I'm screaming right now. Spirit is like, we've been trying to tell you. Okay, so my friends, pull out the popcorn. This is going to be good. And I'm saying it's going to be good because if this reading has resonated with you, then this is for sure for you. Because what I'm feeling so loudly and strongly right now is that there is something that I said, it's like toxic. I think this is your current situation that, remember, I was like, you're the last one to join the party. Like everyone else is already there. Like you're the last one on board. So I feel like whatever this is, this relationship over here, if this isn't something you're currently in, if you're not currently involved in a union that feels like it's your perfect match, your soulmate, you feel deeply for this person, even if you're not, I'm getting the sense that you may not be a person that openly expresses like love in a way that's like, just like gushy. It's like it's from a more stoic place. Because again, I feel like there's something about your position. This King of Swords in reverse, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy is telling me that right now you either don't see it, or you're literally not talking, or you have blocked off this relationship, this partnership. I feel like this is what's on the other side for you. And I say that because look, here's the Fool card and here's the Death in reverse. It's almost like you're not letting go of something, but there is a new beginning. Like there is a new journey for you. And I feel like that new journey, if this is about love for you or about finding the right partner, if this is business partner, like whatever it is, I feel like that's there for you, but it requires you to clear space. So now it's just a matter of I was going to say a matter of time, my friends, before you kind of, gain clarity and decide what you want to do here. Because all these cards, like you're telling me you don't want drama. But at the same time, it's like you're not letting something go, but you're undecisive, and it really doesn't put you in a good like mental place. It's like lacking a lot of clarity when it comes to this. So it's like even though your position holds a lot of power, there's something else you're blocking off, and I feel like you already know what I'm talking about because it showed me earlier that you kind of have your own intuition blocked off. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this soul partnership, if you guys are into the idea of soulmates, this is waiting for you on the other side, but right now it's blocked off from coming in. Either that, or you've actually like blocked off someone you're in a relationship with, or someone that you see as a soulmate and you love. Oh man, I had my very own little epiphany right there when I realized what they were trying to tell me. All right, my friends, my group number 3s, let's pull some advice cards for you. And then we'll pull a couple of oracle cards before I close out your reading. I can't even talk anymore. I hope you've enjoyed your reading. Like I said, it's a collective reading, so not all of it is going to resonate, but hopefully the messages that you needed to hear made their way to you, my friends. And if you like this video, give it a little like for me, please. Let's get to it. Thank you, Spirit, so much for all these messages for my group number 3s, Spirit. My group number 3s. So beautiful. For you guys, I was going to ask for advice, but I feel like your advice is like to trust yourself. So I'm going to do something I didn't do for the other groups. Let's pull a couple cards for an outcome. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get some outcome cards, please? What's the outcome for my group number 3s, please? What's the outcome for my group number 3s? Okay, so your outcome, my friends, is while you're undecided, you're balancing, maybe juggling different things at the same time, it's not helping you heal, and it's not keeping you from moving forward. So maybe if some of you are on the fence back and forth, as to what it is you want, or if you should, you shouldn't. You should you should be real with yourselves, because some of you maybe haven't even like wanted to admit it to yourselves as to what you feel. It's like getting back in touch with yourself, because the 7 of Swords in reverse, it's about dropping the mask and being real. All right, let's pull some advice for you guys. I'm like, now they need advice. Advice, please, Spirit, for my group number 3s. Oh my gosh, look at the Seven of Swords. You got to be real. There's no movement forward. There's no movement forward until you know what it is you want. They're asking you to have patience when it comes to the foundation that you want or that you already have. If this is a marriage that you want or a commitment that you want, there's patience and healing needed. It's like you've already learned things along the way. You've already been through experiences. You don't need to hang on to the bad memories. You just have to hang on to the lessons. That's also something that's coming through. Look, this Hierophant, you're getting some of the same cards from a different deck. This Hierophant upright, it feels like there's marriage, there's commitment here. So there's no movement forward when it comes to that, or there's no plans. Why the Hierophant and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, please? It feels like someone here is giving. Like I said, maybe it's your position in the situation and you're the giver. Why the Seven of Swords in reverse? It's about being real and admitting of what you don't want, what you're not into anymore, where the spark is gone, what you're not passionate about anymore. There's a lot of healing that needs to be done, guys. With this Hermit reverse, this is kind of showing you like maybe looking out instead of looking within. I see some of you walking away, okay? But I just think it's going to be at your own time. I don't know. All right, my friends, let's see what the Oracle cards have to say. Your reading has been by far the longest of the three. More messages for my group number 3s, please, Spirit. All right. So we have nope. If you had a question on your mind, this says nope. We have your veering off path, my friends. Man, if you're into it, just go listen to that first part of the reading again where I talk about destiny is there for you, but you're the only one pumping the brakes. Cast that spell. Okay, so some of you might do ritual work, but I want to touch on this, okay? Because for you, I'm actually getting... maybe you would benefit from like meditation or some type of releasing, since there is a toxic cycle there. Maybe there's some kind of detox that needs to happen, whether it's emotional or from an actual substance, or I don't know. There's something here about like using... I think most of you, I don't think for a lot of you it's substances. I mean, it could be, but for a lot of you, I'm sensing that this is more spiritual and emotional toxicity, maybe a karmic relationship of some sort. If you're into it, I would look up some meditations on like cord cutting or releasing, something like that, to just kind of give you that additional support. If you're into it, of course, my group number 3s. I'm just talking hands on the internet, friends, hoping that you heard something that can help you. And if you did, I'd love to hear from you. All right, my group number 3s, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.